Yeah. So shall we start?
Yes, Salma.
Yes, thank you. So hello everyone, and welcome to our live session of YouTube session today, where we will be. Am I audible? Where
Yes,
will
Salma,
be.
you are.
Thank you. So where we will be covering the topics of profile, how to build a strong profile, right? And we will also be letting you know about the deadlines of the universities for different countries. And we'll also be taking up your profiles and doing a spot evaluation for our profile, guys. So aren't you excited to go ahead and join the session? So each one of you who have already joined the session, a very warm welcome for you guys. So, guys, I'm Salma this side, and I carry a work experience of 5 years as an overseas education consultant, where I help like students like you who have, dreams to go abroad. And today we have a very special and a very expert counselor from Leap Scholar, Anuradha Rao, who will also be helping you out in your spot evaluation, as well as she has a very deep knowledge in different countries like USA, Canada, and UK. Yes, Anuradha.
So thank you, Salma. Thank you for the introducing me. So hi team. So this is Anuradha. So I'm a counselor in Leap Scholar. I'm very happy in my job with the Leap Scholar. They are providing so many services to the student on a very economical or on very less cost. So you can take a chance. And here we today we are here to do a live profile evaluation. So me and Salma will be taking up your question for a live profile evaluation, and we'll be letting you know what all services by the Leap Scholar is providing and how you can register for those services. So guys, thank you for joining us. So let's start.
Yes. And first of all, we have so many students who have already joined the session, Anuradha. So I would like to welcome each one of them here. Lata Dharma have told hello to you as well as me, Anuradha. So hello, Lata. Hello, Divya, Pramod, Vishwa, and Rupinder. Welcome to our live session. And we're so happy to see you here. And there are many more. Yes, I will take up. So Anuradha, let us begin with our session today. Are we good to go?
Yes, Salma.
Yes. So guys, like as you can already see our screen, right? So I would, request as well as tell all you guys to please go ahead and subscribe our YouTube channel, where you will be, updated with all the fresh updates of different countries of USA, UK, Canada, New Zealand, Ireland, with whatever scholarship programs regarding the deadlines, regarding the job opportunities abroad there, what are the scenario during the pandemic, and how it is going to be later this intakes as well. So to stay tuned with all the live updates, go ahead and subscribe our YouTube channel.
So guys, I'm here. I'm very excited to announce that we have a separate Telegram channel where you can join and get a latest update on university scholarship, education loan, regarding visa, PRs, the university deadlines, and everything. What course you need to, and there are so many people, so you can interact to and get an latest update about Ielts and everything. So please do join our Telegram channel and get a latest update on this.
Yes. So when we mean that we're a one-stop solution, Anuradha, we mean it, right? Because students are getting all the details in one spot, that is through Leap Scholar itself. Maybe regarding the scholarship, maybe it is through education loan, or regarding the universities that they are eligible for, or regarding the programs that they can apply for. So we mean it when we tell you it is a one-stop solution for any student who wants to study abroad.
Yes, Salma. So I can see a very good Ielts trainer and a expertise counselor who know about the country and everything that the student gets their doubts. And the people who write their SOP and LO are the expert people we have with us. So you need not to look out for any other thing at the outside of the leap. You can get everything within a leap only.
Exactly. So that is like an hassle-free process that a student can go ahead with, guys. So yes, so do subscribe our YouTube channel as well as the Telegram channel, which Anuradha has told you right now. So yes, to start or begin with the session, we have different topics which we'll be covering up, guys. And from the students who have already joined, your questions will be addressed. Definitely, we will be answering as well as evaluating your profile, guys. But before that, we will also like to give you a few informations where half of your doubts will be cleared in this session itself.
Yes.
So before going ahead and taking up your questions, we would like to give you information from our side that is going to be really useful for you guys, right?
Yes.
So yes, Anuradha, we can go ahead.
Salma, what is this profile building? So how the student can build his profile? What all he should do to build your profile before starting his journey in any of the country?
So yes, Anuradha, this is the main question, right? When we speak about Indian mentality and Indian education system, it is completely about grades, about percentages, about GPA, right? So even when we counsel our students, we see most of the students are very good at GPA, but when it comes about extracurricular activities or profile building, they are somewhere lagging behind, right, Anuradha?
Yes, Salma.
So I would also, I will step by step explain, but which you have already asked me a question, what is profile building? So, but profile building is a process or an activity where an individual gets expertised in a particular, specialization. He also get expertised in his communication skills, leadership quality, right? And also he or she becomes and problem solving in a particular organization, or that is also a skill, right? So this is the skills what an employer or an education like system will look of in each student. So basically profile building is like building not only your academics but different concepts which I told you right now, guys. So we also have to break this myth that it is not only a GPA that matters. So it is completely the view of the profile is viewed holistically, where then see how good you're in your extracurricular activities too, Anuradha. So this is what is profile building, Anuradha.
Yeah. So one thing you have to remember that we are planning for abroad studies. So when you should build a profile, so you need to know that. So Salma, when they have to start their profile building and all?
Exactly. So the correct time, see, normally it starts from the school timing, right, Anuradha? Like now, because the generation is so advanced and they very well in time know what they have to do and how they are, what is their goal and all that things. So yes, I think that profile building, the right time is somewhere around 9th, 10th standard, where the student knows, okay, this is my goal, this is what I'm going to become, right? And I think school is a place which gives us so many opportunities to build up the profile, so that the student can join n number of debates. He can join in the programs what the school is conducting, right? And in the competitions that the school is conducting. And one plus point here is, Anuradha, like if a student joins all these things, our Indian school system, even for a small like a competition or a debate, we get a certificate. So this certificate matters a lot, that you can add this certificate in your extracurricular activities. You can add this particular certification in your resume as well, which shows the university telling that you were active and very active student from your very beginning of the school days. So this is how they can start the profile building, Anuradha. But what I suggest is, Anuradha, in case if that couldn't happen in the school time, it is never late. Go ahead and start building your profile right now, where I'll be giving you a few glimpses about it and few suggestions also how you can build up that.
Yes, guys. So as you are planning for abroad studies, you need to make sure that you are planning before 6 months or 8 months, because you know what are the like steps will be there. You need to get visa, admission, Ielts, so many things are there. So there are some English proficiency test. You have to prepare for that. So make sure that when you are building your profile, if you are doing some sort of certification, it will be added advantage to your like profile, and it will increase your chances to get admission into the universities with that added skill set. So make sure that you have something, and you are if you are planning for abroad studies, please plan before 6 months. If you're planning for Jan, so the beginning the starting for the application will be before 6 months. That should be in the month of May or June.
Exactly. So we may also take up a next question, right, Anuradha, like why profile building is so important. Students may ask that, ma'am, the eligibility criteria is only a GPA, then why are you pitching so much about profile building today? So I would like to tell you guys, see, when it comes to overseas education, like a strong student profile is half a battle won. So see, you have to give something different. See, we have so many students across the globe, applying for a university or different universities, right, Anuradha? So
Yes.
if our profile has to be selected, we need to present something different on the table, very like I taking for a university admission university official there, so that once he or she is viewing a profile, it has to be completely very satisfying and attractive, with different accomplishments that you will be providing in your profile building, right? So this
Yes.
is how like a strong and an important, it is how important it is to build your profile, guys. And one more thing that I would like to add up here is, Anuradha, see, we are going abroad to study. It is not only to get a degree, right? End of the day, it is to get a good job and a good return on investment. So profile building not only helps you out in getting an admission or scholarship or assistantship in the university, but yes, they do help you out in getting a good job opportunity in future. So the run is long, the goal is different, but the procedure or the path you're taking, you need to make sure that the path is going to be excellent such that you reach your goal, guys.
So, like Salma, I want to know here that, like, we are talking about profile building, profile building. So, so every student will be building this profile, as you have said, from 9th and 10th. How to make that profile strong? So, what should the student should do to make that strong, to look out of the box in a crowd? So, to look
Exactly.
out from the crowd, actually.
Exactly. So this procedure carries various crucial points that has to be looked onto, Anuradha. It is, I will just go ahead point wise, which is already present on a screen, right?
Sure.
Academic scores. So this is the major and the first step of eligibility criteria of any student who wants to study abroad, right? See, maybe your academic score will not decide your future, but it is definitely a good opportunity in case if you're having a good score to go ahead and study abroad, guys, right? So our Indian culture is so I mean, like, emphasizes on grades and the percentages, which will be really an added advantage for you guys to get into your dream university and a dream country with a dream program, and also a good scholarship as well, right? So this is your first step to an eligibility criteria if you want to get into a university.
Okay. So
So
I can
yes.
see here that USP after academic score. Could you please elaborate on that? What is USP here?
Definitely, Anuradha. Thank you for asking this. So, see, when we speak about the profile building and all that things, Anuradha, end of the day, the student or any person who is applying abroad, he or she will be having this core strength of their own, right? For
Yes.
example, if a computer science student, some students are very good at coding, some are really good at web applications. So these are the core strengths. So when we tell USP, it is unique selling point. So you have to highlight this in your statement of purpose as well as in your resume. Ki what is your core strength? What is your selling point? What is your unique selling point? How you are different from the how you are different from the students out there from across the globe. So this unique selling point, you need to identify yourself, guys. No one is going to come and tell you. You need to identify yourself that what is your core strength, and also make sure that you make a lot of advantage from your core strength such that you can pin it up this in your statement of purpose as well as your resume. So I hope this helped out, Anuradha, for
That's
most of the
great.
students out there.
Actually, they will know about themselves if they are knowing about their core strength. So they'll be they will be selecting a correct course and make a great career with the USP. So yes.
Exactly.
So, like Salma, I can see that the publishing paper. So it is
Yeah.
necessary for the student to have a publishing papers for a master's or any other degree. So it's only
Yes.
for the PhD.
Yeah, so now I have lot of students, I think even you experience this, Anuradha's students sitting that, ma'am, is it important to have a paper publication because they find it so difficult? Guys, let me tell you, see, it your profile, obviously with a good academic score, you even know that what is your core strength, what are you going to do, and what you're going to do is obviously like what you are expertise in, well and fine. But what we suggest the students is, Anuradha, it is always better that you publish a paper. It is only recommended, it is not mandatory. But if you're publishing, your profile is going to have a great weightage, guys, right? I mean, the weightage of the paper publication through any journal that you're going to apply, or any topic that you're going to do, which you're applying for the program, which is linked with it, it is going to add a lot of advantage for your profile. As well as, while, for example, if you're applying for a job also in future, that is also going to help you out. Because, Anuradha, these points highlight a lot of things of a student, right? First of all, that the student is interested in the particular program and how well he has researched on that program. So the first point is that. And the second point is that for example, he'll be building a lot of networking, he'll be in contact with a lot of supervisors. So that builds up a lot of networking of the student, where in future it is going to help him or her out of it, right?
So guys,
And
I can understand here with the Salma things that the publishing papers will be boost your profile to get into your dream university and a dream country. So it is
exactly.
an added advantage to take advantage and try your best.
Yes, and yes, Anuradha, I would also like to, like add up a point. If the students are, like thinking like, where am I? How am I going to start? First of all, think that what is your research topic going to be, guys, right? So research on that particular topic, and also like build up the soft, copies where you have noted out everything. So topic wise topic, you have to tell everything, and also give examples and proofs for that, right? And once you're ready with everything, you can select a journal for yourself. Maybe like according to your research and work, you can go ahead and seek help from journalseek.net, and as well as Science Direct. See, these are the websites that you guys can log into, find a journal through whom which like you can publish your papers.
Oh, that's great. It's really a very good information. So please guys, if you're planning for any publishing papers or anything, so do try these two website and get the publishing done and boost your profile to get into the universities and the dream universities and a country. Yes.
Yes.
So,
And
Salma, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, Salma. Sorry for interrupting. So here,
No.
I just want to ask, like, I can see after publishing paper, I can see the online courses. Is it only about the pandemic, or do colleges provide an online courses, or if they are going with an online courses, they will get a PSWP after completing their studies?
Okay. Now what happens? Thank you for asking, Anuradha. Now what happens is, like, the online courses that we tell is, Anuradha, it is mainly for the students who are changing their stream from one, like domain to another domain, right? So end of
Okay.
the day, if a student is have done completely electrical, but he has worked with some organization which is completely into computer science, you not only with the work experience. For example, if a student is having 6 months to 1 year work experience, we need to show that it is not only with work experience that he has a domain knowledge, but he or she has done some certification courses related to the same stream that he or she is changing the stream with. So this online courses gives a very positive impact for the university official, telling that the student is very much interested in this particular program, and the relevancy level also goes up, Anuradha, when we start applying for the student.
Oh,
That is how online courses are very important for the students to go. In case if you have not yet taken, guys, you can go ahead, and there are a lot of courses of 1 month, 2 months, up to 6 months, which is available in Udemy and Coursera, right? Because end of the day, if you're doing the course, is it has to have some weightage and some value, right? So this is what is my suggestion, Anuradha, on online courses.
yes, Salma, that is a great suggestion. I can say the people who are looking for data science or data analytics or business analytics or project management, it will be very helpful for you if you have some certification done in the same stream. Because the people who are from electronic background, in my career, I have seen the most of the people who are coming from electronic or mechanical. They want to go into computer side. So, guys,
Exactly.
if you are planning to change your career in computer or IT or cybersecurity or data science, please do add this like certification to your profile to get easily admission into the colleges or universities.
Exactly, because end of the day, Anuradha, it's not like Indian universities, or I'm not telling it is easy, but yes, people do engineering and they directly, without any work experience, do apply for a management program. That
Yeah.
is how it works out here, right? But most of the abroad universities do ask for relevancy if there's a change of stream. So guys, any of student who is present in the session here, or who is going to view out this video of ours, please make sure, in case if you're changing the stream, make sure that you have good online courses. But again, if you're going with the same stream also, have some good online courses from accredited organizations like Udemy and Coursera, and different things you will get it. You can just Google out that.
Yes, that's great. So, guys, one thing here, like I want to add this point when you are going for visa. So, visa officer first look at your profile, whether you are going to a program which is related to your study or experience, or there
Exactly.
should be some added profile diploma to your profile if you are going for some other program. So, make
Exactly.
sure that if the university is giving an admission, so there is a chance of getting a rejection in visa also. So make sure that you are doing these sort of courses to get an hassle free visa process and getting a visa for any of the country.
Yeah, thank you for adding this point, Anuradha. And I mean, yes, end of the day, it is not only about getting a conditional or unconditional offer letter, right?
Yeah.
We need to get a successful visa too.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, a really added advantage, not only to get your admission, guys. Anuradha has added up a point that is going to help you in your visa as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So network with professor and alumni. So it is about the
Yes.
LOR, Salma. It's regarding letter of recommendation.
No, like Anuradha, it is different here because see, Anuradha, if any student he knows that what he or she knows that what is the program that you're going to apply for, it is better to get in contact with the supervisor in the college abroad university there, right?
Yeah.
So before they apply, they know what is the research going on there, and says that the professor or the alumni can get in contact with the student and also help out in like how they are going to help out in the research. And once the university also knows that yes, the student is in contact with the supervisor, the application process also goes easier, is what I know. Anuradha, what do you have to tell about this?
So guys, here I can tell you the people who are planning for a research based program, because we know the programs can be a project based, course based, thesis based, or research based. So when we are planning for a research based program, like most of the student I have seen in my career, that biotechnology or molecular biology or these sort of program are mostly research based, or food processing. So these are the research based program. So if you have a very good, like if you can directly send your research papers or publishing to the alumni or the professor in the university, so you will get easily admission into that university, because the professor has to approve your research, and the whatever you are sending them the publisher paper, they should approve that. Then only it is easy way to, it is a cake way to go ahead and get an admission into the university.
Exactly, exactly. And I would like to add up a point regarding the projects also here, Anuradha. See, because we see normally engineering students who come from a background of different backgrounds, they do projects related to obviously the core stream, right? That is what the projects are into. But in case if the student is trying to apply for a different program, and even if the same program, make sure guys you play the major role in that particular program or the project, right? End of the day, what you have gained from that project is what it matters when you're expressing these details in your statement purpose or even in the resume. And when a student does a project, Anuradha, a lot of research works goes on here, a lot of time investment goes. So this gives a student a broader knowledge of the topic, as well as a lot to learn about the problem solving and how he is going to find out a solution for a particular issue. So this is how projects are going to help you out, guys.
Yes, Salma. The projects are not only that in our studies, we only go with the theoretical. We are only focusing on writing an exam, passing the exam, getting an GPA. But projects tell you about the practical knowledge, how it goes,
Exactly.
what are the obstacles you will get in a project. So how to clear, how to do it step by step, the total processing and mechanism of the program or doing a project will be there. So guys, if you are doing a project, then do it, like it will very helpful for you to boost your profile and take up a very good topic to do a
Yes.
project.
Yes, and it is not only your graduation projects, guys, or your engineering projects. Get into the startup companies. Like startup companies will help you out because they take your ideas broadly, right? So get into some startup companies, get into the projects what they're doing, right? You can also do freelancing for this, and do some different involve yourself into different projects where that is going to help you out in your education as well as your job as well, and increasing your domain knowledge. And you also learn about different cultures that when you work with different people. So all these are the added advantages of doing the projects, Anuradha.
Yeah, it will be helpful for you to adjust yourself in that environment, the corporate environment. Doing an internship will boost your profile definitely, because
Exactly.
you will be knowing how to behave, that all the things will be learning in a practical job. Because as we have learned the things in a theoretical, that is a way you can do in a practical. So practicals give you more and more knowledge, guys. So do your projects as a very good topic, and
Exactly.
do the internship will boost your profile.
Yes. And coming to the LinkedIn profiles, I think, Anuradha, this is, an added advantage for the guys or the students for of this era, right? I mean, like the students who used to apply before 5 years, the networking was not that strong. They had to just contact the mentors who had already been there in the university and take help from them. But now, LinkedIn is having so many options, guys. Please go ahead, create your profile, use the keywords that is required in each of the profile, and keep updating your resume each time. Okay, that is very much important, Anuradha. Like you cannot share your same resume with different companies to find a job. So you need a keyword that the employer is looking to find out with. So you have to use those keywords, right, for the LinkedIn profile. And in the LinkedIn profile itself, you can send requests to so many peoples out there who are there in the same university as well. For the supervisors, you can get in contact with n number of peoples there, take their suggestions. So LinkedIn profile is going to not only help out with your networking, but also your profile is going to reach everybody out there to even find a job after your studies.
So, guys, if you want any suggestion regarding the university, because the counselor can give you a general counseling about the country, about the university ranking and all. If you want to know about a particular program, so what you can do, you can search someone from the same university for the program in LinkedIn, and you can start taking their suggestion, what they have studied, what the problem they have faced. You can contact them directly in LinkedIn. So build a
Yes.
network before going there.
Exactly, Anuradha. And it is, like having a LinkedIn account also proves that you are dedicated to, pursuing a career, right? That is important. That means like you're showing off like what you have got and what you have accomplished, such that the this says that the employer or the university who's giving you an application has a very positive impact, telling that yes, you are you have a mindset of a goal that you are going to accomplish it. So that is most important, guys, and it is going to really add up a lot of advantage, not only with networking, as Anuradha told, it is with some different streams that is going to help you out with.
Yeah. So next, so guys, the other things are the documents. So Salma will be telling us about the SOP, LOR, and resume. So the last
Yeah.
thing is like, what is ECA? So like
Yeah.
SOP, LOR, and resume, most of the students are familiar. We would
Yeah.
like to know about the ECA more and about some
Exactly,
light in
Anuradha.
SOP and resume.
Yes. So statement of purpose, letter of recommendation, most of the student knows, and that plays a very key role in getting an admission, right, Anuradha? A statement of purpose, I personally believe it is a mirror of ourselves to the university. Like this is how we are showing it to the university. So statement of purpose needs to be really strong, guys. You have to put in the information key, why you need this particular program, why this particular university, what made you think that you are capable of doing this particular program, and after studies, like how are you going to design your career and all that things. So your mindset you're explaining in the statement of purpose, and the letter of recommendations also are very important. That is going to come from the persons who have closely worked with you, from the from your officers or the HOD or the professor who is going to recommend you. This also adds up a lot of advantage here, Anuradha. But Anuradha, the resume also. But let me put up a point here, Anuradha. Like most of the students may somewhere like lag behind in preparing the SOP and LORs, right? So we at Leap Scholar, guys, we have a different content team who will be editing your statement of purpose and letter of recommendation, where we make sure that we add a few keywords and few synonyms into it, where your statement of purpose looks much better and much satisfying. So we have a different content team who will be helping out in editing your statement of purpose and letter of recommendations too. So that is an added advantage, Anuradha, if any student goes ahead and startups the process through Leap Scholar.
So
Yes.
guys, I want to add one point here. So as like Salma said that we are editing. So guys, not only editing, if you need help to build your own SOP also, we are here to help you. We have few questions. We will be like letting you know how to write your SOP. So it will improve yourself. And guys, when we are talking about SOP, it matters a lot when getting an admission and getting a visa. For both, for 2 times we need an SOP in our journey. So certificates only show your grades, not anything about yourself, but SOP shows about your passion, your dedication towards the research and your studies and your aim to achieve your goal. So SOP is the very important thing, so you have to be prepared with your SOP. If you don't know, then we are here, the Leap Scholar is here to help you with that.
Exactly, exactly. Yes. And now, like resume, to obviously, like Anuradha, while they are updating in LinkedIn profile, they are going to, update it. And so,
Yes.
extracurricular activities is what I was meaning to tell
Oh.
about ECA, Anuradha. So, see, mainly Anuradha, I think in USA, especially the universities do, like specify if the student is really good at sports, right? As
Yeah.
well as into dancing or into singing. They take a lot of like they give a lot of importance for extracurricular activities, is what I understand, Anuradha. And coming to the point of having good sports and into good singing or into some extracurricular skill that you have, you need to showcase that, guys. It is going to be a really an added advantage, not only in your studies part, but also in the future. If the university has some like programs running, then you also can take a part in that and like fame your name.
Yes. So, guys, when the Salma is saying about the sports, so I have seen so many universities as providing a scholarship who is coming from a sport quota also. So it will be added advantage for you. So getting a scholarship too, if you have if you have done some extracurricular activities in your school or college life, if you're doing now also.
Yeah. So I see that Aditya and Janvi are really curious to know about the questions. Aditya, Janvi, we will definitely answer your questions. We will definitely answer any of the queries what you have. But let me tell you, guys, these queries of yours, I mean, many of your queries will be cleared in this session itself, right? So first, like we will complete with this hand in hand. We will definitely take up your questions in the end of the session as well. And Aditya, it is not, we are not specifying here about bachelor's or master's. We are specifying about all the programs starting from bachelor's, master's, and MBA, or any specialization related to engineering as well as management. So it is the complete profile and all the programs that we are specifying here, right, Anuradha?
Yes, Salma. So,
Yes.
so guys, don't worry. We'll take your questions. So we'll take
Yes.
only more 5 minutes to complete this, and we'll start taking your questions. So
Exactly, exactly. And
yes,
I think like we also have very specified questions, right, Anuradha? Most of the students even ask us while we are doing counseling for them, even in 1:1 session, right? So like
yes.
common mistakes, what do you think, Anuradha, like, like students do while shortlisting the universities or colleges? What are the common mistakes they make?
Okay. So
And
I
how
think
can we help them out? Because normally while we shortlist, we are having we have seen different profiles. We have shortlisted for different like students for different programs. But how is that you are going to help this out with Anuradha or Leap Scholar?
yes, Alma. So one thing I want to tell, the most common mistake the students do, that they just listen to all surrounded people, that their parents, their friends, but they will tell that go to, like I'm telling that Canada. For example, I'm taking a Canada. They will tell go to UBC, Calgary, McGill, McMaster. So these are the top universities, and they are aiming for the top universities. I don't say that you should not aim, but guys, you need to think about your percentage, the expenses. The most important is the expenses. If we are aiming for a top universities, their fees will be so high. The fee structure is too high if I'm talking about those things. And like we'll tell that like, okay, if the fees is high, what happen, I can get a scholarship. So guys, so most of the universities will provide scholarship, but I don't guarantee you about the scholarship. So you need to think from here about your expenses, about your fee structure. So according to your profile, like some people think that if I have 70% that I can get into top universities. No guys, top universities, they want 80, 85 plus or some extra curricular, because like in India, we are not only international for them. The apart from their country, the every country is international for them, so they will be getting so many application. To get to stand out from the crowd, you need to do something else. So guys, the common mistake the student do about the expenses, the profile building, or to know the deadlines. So
Exactly.
when I'm talking about the student, they will come before 3 months of like the intake is in January, and they will coming in the August month and telling that, ma'am, I want to get an admission. But the most of the like I for example, if I'm taking US and Canada, so Canada start applying from before 8 months. So if I'm talking just example, if you're planning for September 2022, the admissions are going to start from September 2021, and it is closed
Exactly.
by January 1, January
Exactly.
1st or February 1st. So you need to make sure that you are submitting on time. So that's why take a expert advice, either it is in counseling to build a profile or do the things. So that's why we
Exactly.
suggest student. So like our team is like giving you a registration link. You can register and take a free counseling from Leap Scholar, because Leap Scholar is giving you opportunity to take a free counseling. So why
Yes.
don't you lose that, grab it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. And here I would like to add up a point, Anuradha. Like while students, like shortlist the universities, they're not sure which categories that particular university falling for their profile, right? So,
yes.
guys, when you start doing the process with Leap Scholar, we at Leap Scholar, while we shortlist the universities to you, we let you know according to your profile, a particular university, which category is it? Either it is dream matlab it will be difficult for you to get into the university, but yes, we can try. Either it will be reach means you have more than 60 or 70% chances of getting into the university. And yes, we can try applying, and we can expect a conditional or unconditional offer letter as well. But when we specify it as a safe, so safe means yes, you can definitely get into the university, and we can definitely expect a unconditional offer letter itself. So while we do it for you, we will share all this categorization with you, and we'll also help you out in knowing the tuition fee, the living expenses, the program specialization. And the main thing that will help you out, guys, is with the curriculum. Because end of the day, it is you're going there spending so much money to build your skills, right? So you need to know what the university is teaching you, and if that curriculum is going to build up your profile. So all these things will be helping you out, and right, Anuradha?
Yes, Salma.
Yes,
So
so this is one of the advantages.
yes guys, so we are taking the next question. What are the most useful resources to use the shortlisting university and colleges? So guys, here,
Exactly.
like we have so many websites to check the universities. Like I can say Shiksha, College Dunia, Yocket, Masters Abroad. So there are so many. So guys, they are just giving you the glance, that they are just
Exactly.
telling this university have this program, but
Program.
they are not telling that whether it is safe, dream, or like moderate,
Reach
so
university.
reachable. You get to know when you take a expert counselor advice. You can shortlist from them. It is very useful for shortlisting the universities. Okay, this program is this in this university, this program is this university, how it is a taught or research or a project or a thesis. So you'll get that information, but you don't know whether you are not sure that whether you are getting an admission into that. So counselor will be profiling, evaluating your profile according to your percentage, backlogs, gap, experience. So they are more know about this thing. So that's why I'm telling to take an
Exactly.
expert advice, not only just checking the website. And I'm only giving you an option. Go and check in the website like Shiksha, College Dunia. They have very wonderful content over there. You can know about the fee structure. Means they are not telling you exact fee structure. They'll just let you know how much it will be. Okay,
Exactly.
to know exactly. So these are the things you need to
End
keep
of the
in
day,
mind.
experience speaks, right, Anuradha?
Yes.
And we at Leap Scholar have counselors more than more than 5 to 8 of work experience guys in the same stream, where we have helped out 100 to 1,000 students with the same profile, different countries. So yes, our counselors at Leap Scholar have a very good experience. So yes, they would be right persons to help you out in accomplishing your dreams. So what are the benefits of studying abroad? I would first of all tell the benefit of studying abroad is an international exposure. That is the main thing, right? Because you have put your skill into a practical way, where you know that what where you are lagging behind and where you have to push up yourself. That is the main thing. You guys are coming to know about yourself, like where what is your strong point and where you have to pitch and put up your skill into the higher part, guys. So study abroad journey not only tells or gives you that skills of what you require, but also personally it builds up a lot of things in you guys. And one more thing, like once you're having an international exposure, you can like you can get into a lot of countries as an option, and coming and for in case, because most of the student also try to study and come back also, for them having a good future in India is also very much possible, guys. Right,
Yes.
Anuradha, in this
So,
point?
like when we think about benefits, we think in a monetary terms. So people want to know about what is the return of investment.
Return on investment,
Yeah.
yeah. That is
So
the main
they
thing.
want to know. So guys, as we all know, the job opportunities more and more in abroad. So as we can see the multinational companies in India. So how they are coming? They are coming from abroad. That's why they are multinational. So you can think the job opportunity will be more and the currency rate. So return of investment will be more. The logic. So guys,
Yes,
so return of investment, the first thing, like if we are investing on something, we think in a monetary term, what is the return of investment. So there is a very
exactly.
good, that is the very plus benefit when we are started talking about the abroad studies.
Exactly. So I think we covered up most of the points here, right, Anuradha, regarding the deadlines. You guys knew about like how to build your profiles. We also have told you like what is the better time to start up with a particular intake. That like Anuradha told, that in case if you're looking to apply for September 2022, there is fall intake. You have to start the process right now and file your applications at least by next month, right? So, and guys, if you're like applying, I know this one point also, Anuradha, ki we also have in USA, most probably they accept like first come first serve, right? And they'll also be eligible to apply for early bird scholarships also, in case if
Yes.
they are like filing the applications on time. So what do you have to tell about this, Anuradha?
Yes, like I can tell you one thing, guys. Here, like if you have like average percentage, I can say 70 or 75, you are going to compete with 80-95% people. So they are the most chances of going to 80-90%. So if you have average percent, to start applying now, because as the Salma said, USA, Canada, UK, any of the country, they see first come first serve. If you have 70, there are higher chances of getting an admission and scholarship, because as early you submit a scholarship, there are higher chances of getting more and more scholarship from the universities. And the deadlines, you may not, you will not miss the deadlines over there.
Exactly, guys. So this is one of the things. So yes, as you guys were all waiting to take up your questions, I'm here to take up your questions. So yes, we have Vamshi here, Anuradha. He has got 7.99 GPA in his bachelor's, and looking forward to do construction project management. Vamshi, I hope you have done into civil, mechanical, or something into logistics, because if you're changing the stream, then you have to show the relevancy. And he is planning to apply for the fall 2022 intake, Anuradha. Which universities are better for my course for 7.99 GPA? So what do you suggest on this part, Anuradha?
So is it for Canada? Then I can,
Yes, it is for Canada.
if it is for Canada with 7.9 GPA, you can try for Concordia. It is the dream one. Concordia
Yes.
have a very good civil engineering program with them. So they have structural engineering, construction, project management. So these sort of program are there in Concordia. The second comes the Alberta. So you can try with 7.9 in Alberta. So Vamshi, there is one thing I can tell. We can say that 7.9 CGPA. So sometimes what happens means, engineering student, when they are calculating it percentage, it comes around 72 or 75. So it
Exactly.
counting as 9.2 or 9.9, multiplying with those, so it will comes around 72 and 75. That's why I'm telling these are the dream countries. What you can do, you can try for Windsor. Like for safer side, you can go with Windsor and any New Brunswick. So there are some programs are there, so you can try for these universities.
So yes, Swamshi. So Anuradha has already given you a lot of options for the program that you're looking for. Aditya is asking me, is it compulsory to learn German to study in Germany? Aditya, the course is completely, English taught, Aditya. But yes, because it is a German-speaking country, right? End of the day, to find a job for yourself, you need to at least have B1 to B2 level of German language to get a job for yourself, such that you can get a good return on investment as well, Aditya. So yes, see what happens is, Aditya, if you go there and do the German language, it will cost you more. So it's better that you study it from India itself, and it is and they do give you time, the documentation deadline as well, Aditya. So you can take your time, study B1 to B2 level of certification courses, and then apply for the visa, Aditya. That would be better for you.
Yes,
Okay.
Salma, I want to add something here. So, Aditya,
Yes,
as
yes.
you are telling for the like you are planning for Germany and German language. So, guys, as an international student, we think about part-time jobs. So, if you want to do a part-time jobs, the German language is needed. Like if you're going for France or German, so language is important to do a part-time job too.
Yes, yes. So yes, end of the day, for part-time jobs and to get a good return on investment, Aditya, B1 to B2 level of German language is recommended. You can even do the course after doing there, but it's better that you take it from India, guys. Okay, Anuradha, I have next question here from Vishwa. Okay. No, before Vishwa, I would like to take up the question from Rajat or Janvi. I have 6 years of study gap. Can I apply for study abroad? Janvi, if you are mentioning the study gap that is of work experience, yes, you can apply for, but you cannot show, Janvi, that all the 6 years you were idle, because that doesn't give a good impact on of you for the university, right? So it's better that you cover up the gap and don't show that you're idle, right, Anuradha?
Yes, so if you have done certification or
Huh.
something related to that, so it will be very helpful for you to get admission and getting a visa.
Yeah, and end of the day, Janvi, if in case if you had this gap, for example, you didn't do any job and you had this gap because of health issues, or you were preparing for some government examinations or any other examinations, then you have to show the paper proofs for all that things, maybe with your hall tickets and all that things. Then yes, we can apply for, should not be a problem, Janvi. So we have Vishwa here, Anuradha, who is asking, his 10th is 81, 12th is 91, preparing for management courses in Canada for January 2022. Okay, looking for scholarships. IELTS is given, he's yet to give in September. It is too late to apply for January, Vishwa. Yes, it is too late to apply for January again for a bachelor's program, right, Anuradha?
Yes, so as I
Yes.
can say that you can try for an September intake, ma, because as most of the country have two major intakes, that is September and January. So you can try
Exactly.
for like if there any university is providing May intake, then you can go ahead, but you will get less options. If you are planning for September, that is like you can start applying now. And as you are telling
Yeah.
that you are writing your IELTS in September, then after completing your IELTS, you can just starting applying. That my main thing.
Exactly, because I think, Anuradha, and according to my experience with shortlisting, most of the universities in Canada do not accept conditional applications as
Yes.
USA and UK, right, Anuradha? So
Yes,
it'll
as
be always better. Yeah, yes,
yeah,
Anuradha.
sorry,
Sorry.
sorry, sorry, sorry. So as I can see, the Canada is a GPS centric and it is very rigid, very, very, very much rigid at the part of documentation,
Yeah.
IELTS scorecard, and the percentages. So you need to
Yes.
make sure that you are ready with all the things to get into. If some university is taking, that doesn't mean the other university will be doing the same thing. Every university have their own admission acceptance policies. So we need
Yeah.
to make sure if our dream country is asking for the documents, then we need to make sure that we have documents with us.
Exactly. And now we have a next question from okay, Pratik. Pratik has done BTech already from Manipal University with 8.66 GPA out of 10, Anuradha. That is really good GPA, Pratik. And he has good number. I mean, his profile is really good, Anuradha. He has done good number of internships, research fellowship, and all that things. And now he wants to apply for MS in Civil in Canada and USA. Pratik, I hope your engineering was also from civil itself, right? So, what are the universities that we can suggest him for civil in USA and Canada? Is what he's asking, Anuradha.
So I can say that as the before question was like for civil only, I said Concordia, Alberta,
Yes.
Saskatoon, New Brunswick. They are good universities where we can apply for in Canada. And if you're
Yeah.
planning for USA, there are Arizona, George Mason. So which is
Exactly.
the state university. There are so many. So maybe
So many
multiple.
CSU
Yeah.
Sacramento, and there's so many universities
Yes.
that will be an option for you. Pratik, but you're good to go. So please go ahead and start over the process with Leap Scholar. We are just waiting for your profile to be updated.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now, Pratik, according to your profile, if you're ready with the complete documents, I think we can still apply for January
January.
2022 for USA, right, Anuradha, for Pratik?
Yes, Alma. So he can just he has to just submit his application because US universities are very quick. Within 1 month, he can get the letter of acceptance and he can apply for I-20 also if he is ready with
Yes.
finances too. So
So,
Pratik,
Pratik,
don't wait. So my
yes, don't wait. You are good to go. So please go ahead. You need not to wait or doubt about anything or think about anything. You have to just file your application to the university, right? So yes, now we have a question from Anil, and thank you guys for putting your profile so nicely. It is so easy for us to take apart. Thank you so much. Yes, Anil Kumar is having BSc 85%, MCA 81%, okay, and completed in 2008, okay. 10 years of work experience. Can I pursue data science in UK? Okay. And which universities do you recommend? So he has already having 10 years of work experience, Anuradha. But yes, matlab, he has done already his MCA as well as his BCA. His percentage is very good, above 80. So UK is definitely possible, right, Anuradha, with work experience of 10 years?
Yes, Salma, UK is possible, and he can give. Like, I just want to know from his side, like he has an experience in data science, or like because computer science is okay, but he should know the like when we are planning for data science, data science have different streams. Like they'll be
Exactly.
having machine learning, artificial intelligence, big data, and a very
Uh-huh.
they should have a very good knowledge about the statistics. So that's why I'm
Yes,
asking,
yes.
like, if you have done in this, or else if you don't know about data science also, there are some universities who ask to take a pathway programs, but as if
Yes.
you have experience and coming from a computer background, then you are good to go, man. Like, you need not to have a IELTS scorecard, because most of the US universities, if you have 70% more in your English in 12th, so you can get a IELTS waiver, so start
For
applying.
UK, Anuradha,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, yes, only
Okay.
only for UK guys, not for
UK.
Canada and USA.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, you're good to go, Anil. I think we can apply for Cranfield, Sheffield Hallam, Edinburgh, Northampton, and all this will be an option for him, right, Anuradha?
Yes.
For
So we
UK.
can also
Yeah.
go ahead with Queen Mary, Royal Hollow. There are so many, ma.
There are so many. Yes. So we are good to go, Anil. You just need to start the process. So make sure you start up with it, and we are good to go with it. Okay. Yes, Anushka Singh has done engineering in IT with 8.8 GPA. We are having good profiles, right, Anuradha? We are so happy to see
It's
this
a
profile.
great profiles, guys.
Yes.
Please do register and take a free counseling to get
Exactly.
started your dream of going abroad.
Exactly. So engineering in IT 8.8. She has already done with IELTS with 7.5. One paper presentation she has. And now, like, where can I get an admit for MS in computer science non-thesis for fall 2022? She's good with USA also if she wants with computer science, because computer science, I think USA stands first when you speak about computer science, right, Anuradha?
For IT, the computer science is the best one, I can say. Then comes the Canada and the UK's for IT. If you are going for computer science, there are the very high job prospects in USA,
Exactly.
and you can go ahead.
Yeah, and Anushka, you're good to apply for September 2022, dear. And make sure that you are ready with all the set of documents. Is that once your application starts by next month, we can file your application, and we can file your application as a, for an early bird application as well, which has a lot of advantages. So please go ahead and sign up with Leap Scholar. We are here to help you out with. Okay, and Anuradha, like, yes, now I have a profile of Shilpa. Okay, my IELTS band is 7, and I wish to pursue masters in artificial intelligence or machine learning for January 2022 intake. Okay, please help me with the shortlisting. Dear Shilpa, for Canadian universities, most of the Canadian universities have closed the intake. I
Closed.
think September will be a good intake
Yes.
for her, right, Anuradha?
Yes. So if you are planning for artificial intelligence, then in most of the colleges have or university have the artificial intelligence, the AI based program or a machine learning based program, but you need to select an specialization. And when you are talking about these things, ma, when I'm talking about especially about the artificial intelligence, there are so many sectors. Like you need to, like if you are doing a certification, you get a basic idea. Like I'm telling, the computer vision, the NLP, or deep learning, deep neural networks. So there are so many things to study in AI. So if you are planning for that, if you have a basic knowledge about that, then you are good to go. And you have a IELTS score. Not only Canada, you can also try for in USA. As we can see, if you are looking for a Gen intake, then go ahead with USA. Or you're only looking for Canada, then you can, like, you have to wait for September 2022 and start applying.
And yeah, and Anuradha, most of the students also ask for main intake. We know that it is a rolling intake, right? But now, because Shilpa is having an IELTS score, would we recommend for her to take a main intake, because we also have universities? How would you tell about this, Anuradha?
So like if she is looking for specific university or specific province, then she might be ending up with a very few options.
Yeah,
So
narrow options, obviously.
Yeah.
So Shilpa, like if it is May, as I've already told, it's a rolling intake, so not much options will be available, nor much universities will be available, right? It is if at all the university is having a seat, only then we can apply for that particular university, dear. So yes, you can do one thing, you can opt for September as an intake, but in case if May is there, we will definitely help you out in case if the program is available. Okay, Jai Kishan, this is the last question that I'll take up and we'll wind up the session, Anuradha. So Jai Kishan has done his BTech in electronic and communication, and he also has 2 years of work experience. Okay, electronic and communication with 75%, and 2 years work experience related to financial market. And yeah, he has put something, but I'm not able to understand. Looking for ideal courses for post graduation diploma. Should I do MBA for September 2022 in Canada?
So
Total, he has 4 years of work experience, Anuradha, is what I see.
That you
2 years
are
into financial and 2 years into IT. 2 years into IT, and his BTech is from electronic and communication background. Now he wants to do an MBA.
Okay, so like I can say his profile is good for an MBA, but if you are looking for an MBA, then you should have a Gmat course, because most of the university will ask for a Gmat course. Guys, when we are talking about masters of any stream in USA or Canada, some universities, if you are aiming for top universities, they need GRE or Gmat, some of the other. And IELTS is there. With IELTS we need this too. And if I'm talking about like MBA, yes, you can go ahead with MBA, because MBA can be open for the all stream people if you are coming from a different background also, because if you have certain experience, then you are going to be in a managerial position only. So MBA is all about the management, so you are good to go with the management. If you're looking for a PG diploma, so as you said, like you have some experience in finances, okay, so you can go with the some of the wealth management or financial services, this sort of PG diploma also you can opt, because you have only 4 years of experience, and you're good to go with the PG diploma and MBA, any of that. But masters give you more advantage, I can say.
Exactly. And Rishabh is asking me, ma'am, if I give my IELTS in September, will I be able to apply for Canada in January? Rishabh, if you were present in the session from the beginning, we have already told that in case if any of the student is giving your IELTS in the month of September, for January intake, it is not possible, dear. It is only possible for us to apply for in Canada, if you're specifically looking for, it is the upcoming fall, that is September 2022 intake, right, Anuradha?
Yes.
So Rishabh, I hope I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
If you're looking for a PG diploma, then you can go ahead with main tech, and after getting your results, you can give a try if some college is open, because you may be having few option or 1 or 2 option. In after giving your IELTS, you can start register and take a counseling, and after getting the results, you can let us know. We can try for some of the college if it is open, but the process will be too hurry. if I'm telling like if I'm telling that there is, after getting a result it will be too late, not like that. If something is there, we'll let you know, but the process will be too hurry. After September anyhow the 45 days will take for a offer letter. Once you get an offer letter, you need to process for a bank loan, then a visa process. So it's a bit lengthy process. To make sure that you are giving a proper time and without any like obligations, you are completing your whole process. To don't make an hurry decisions or a sooner intake. Make sure that you are going for a May or like September intake. So we are here to help you throughout your journey. So don't,
Exactly.
like, that's why I'm telling. So if you are planning for any intake, so make sure that you are planning from before 6 months, so it will be very easy for
Exactly.
you to get into.
Yeah, because end of the day, if you're messing up with the funds and the loans and all that things, we'll have time to sit and find up some solution, guys. So that is the main thing. So I am
Yeah.
taking up the last question, Anuradha. I just didn't want to miss up the question. Like the Sirisha Sridhar is asking me, I'm doing my BBA final year. Can you tell me which is the best time for me to start preparing for GMAT course? Sirisha, if you're looking for an MBA, fresher MBA without work experience, it's only UK who provides fresher MBA programs, guys. For example, like Coventry University, we have Cranfield, we have University of Edinburgh and Northampton who provides you fresher MBA programs. But Sirisha, if you're looking for applying for USA and Canada for a fresher MBA program, you need to, dear, have at least 2+ or 2 to 3 years of work experience, right? Like Anuradha.
Yes, I want to add one thing here,
Yeah.
Salma, that you
Yes.
have only 3 years of
Years of
bachelor's
experience.
degree,
Yeah.
ma. So
Yes.
Canada and US won't take 15 year of education. They want 16 year of education. As I can say, there are few universities, very few universities who take a fresher MBA or a 15 years of education, but you are end up with 4 to 5 option, not a lots of option. When we
Yeah.
have 4,000 plus universities in USA, then why you want to go with a bit university? So make sure that you have an experience if you're looking for an MBA, or else you can start applying for the UK, because UK is best for management studies. So
Exactly. So, Sirisha, what I suggest you, if it is UK, January 2022 is also possible, Sirisha. But in case if you're very specific about USA and Canada, start doing 1 year post-graduation diploma in management that says that your 16 years of education is completed. Hand in hand, do get a work experience of 2+ years and also start practicing your GMAT.
yeah.
So, yes, guys, thank you so much for joining this session and making this session so interactive. It is only with your guys' support, the positive feedbacks that you were sending us all through the chat, which I just read out. That was so energizing, Anuradha.
Yes, so I felt that the positive vibes are coming with it. And guys, literally, I'm telling you, have a very good profiles, and some people are ready to go with the Ielts scorecard. So, guys, we have provided a link in our chat box. So go ahead and register with us and start up your journey for study abroad. And
Yes.
like, it was so wonderful session with you all, and thank you, Salma, for supporting. That's great.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes. First of all, Anuradha, having you here and having all these peoples here, I mean, I think most of the students are going to get, like lot of advantage from this. And guys, we are always there to help you out. If you, in case, if you have any doubts regarding any of the topics about study abroad, you can please log into our website, leapscholar.com. Find out, we have different sessions in our website as well. So you can find out whatever doubt you have, please click into it and go ahead, and we are there to help you out with. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for attending this session. It was a great session, Anuradha. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Yeah, have a great day, everybody.